Alright guys, welcome back. Some of you have come across this clip of Erick Omondi.
Wanatumia fuel kutudistract. Wanatumia fuel kutudistract. Amkeni, wanatumia fuel kutudistract. Wanapitisha finance bill hii mwezi. Wanapitisha finance bill hii mwezi. Na kwa hiyo finance bill wanasema serikali itakuwa na ingia kwa M-Pesa yako. So many finance bill. Wanatumia fuel kutudistract. Amkeni.
In fact, hii finance bill of 2026-2027 is the worst than even that of 2024. And what we just urging every Gen Z or other youth in this Kenya, chukua time, soma that finance bill, analyze it at your own. You will realize that it is more worse than even that yenye tulikuwa nayo. So the Nuno government has come up with different things, wanna try as much as they can so that we drag the attention from finance bill sasa ikwe kwa fuel. Tuachane with the high price of fuel. Let's now focus on what is now going to eat us for the next 1 year, and that is dangerous. For that case, now the Minister of Finance, John Mbadi, come up with some of the let me call them youths that are just going his events just for the sake of kupata ka handout kidogo na kurudi nyumbani. We all know Alionya. Alionya now took that opportunity kwanza kublast Erick Omondi, but everything turns upside down. The people that Mbadi paid in that congregation, they were all against Alionya. Paka kabaki, is this how things is? Just catch up in this video.
There's a video that our friend Erick Omondi has made, and I know all of us have watched it, where he has rallied people to read the finance bills. And today in the morning he said that the government might be hiding behind price fuel so that they distract us from the finance bills. Sio kila mtu amewatch. Today we want to ask Waziri, kindly respond to our brother, but even as you do so, if there is anything we could be hiding in the finance bill, using the fuel as a distraction, you are here to elaborate. But also, I want to ask our Kenyans today, Erick Omondi was one of
And guys, in this video, before we dive in, kindly please take a minute or two, consider subscribing to this channel so that whenever we shall be uploading things like this one, YouTube will automatically be giving you a notification. And now, should we guys reject this finance bill 2026-2027 ama sisi tungoje tu serikali ipitishe alafu sisi tukuje tuumie baadaye? No, the worst thing of it, even though it's the only clause that I have gone through it, is about how the government will be able to monitor on how you spend your money through M-Pesa. And that is very dangerous. Assume that you are there in interior doing your small businesses, at least pesa kidogo zinapitia on your M-Pesa, sorting your own bills. Then, so the government wants to know how much are you spending a day. Wewe kama unapata niseme ulichaajiri kazi yako, you are getting, let me say, 600 per day. So the government wants to know how are you spending this 600 per day. And now wakishajua hivyo, so that now if labda uko kiwango fulani, now if they realize that you have some amount of money zenye una spend per month, so that this government will now narrow down to your M-Pesa, and that is very dangerous. And now it calls upon me and you to reject it entirely. Leave alone what the opposition leader yesterday I saw Matiang'i also trying to reject it, and it is too punitive. Just listen to Matiang'i.
Lakini sisi kama chama cha Jubilee ndio wa kwanza kusema tunajiunga na Wakenya wengine kukataa finance bill 2026, reject finance bill 2026. Ukiangalia yale ambayo yako kwa hiyo finance bill, unashangaa tutaishi wapi na tutaenda wapi. The cost of living is already unbearable for many Kenyan workers, wafanyakazi wa Kenya saa hii. Sijui kama kuna mfanyakazi Kenya hii ambaye anatarajia ama anatasamia kupata payslip. Maisha ya kufanya kazi nchi sasa imekuwa kama ni utumwa. It's slavery. And Kenyan workers are paying every day over taxation. Na ukweli kwamba hii serikali imetoka kwa mpango wa IMF program. Why did they get out of the IMF program? Kwa sababu wamekataa audit. IMF inauliza audit. Na mnajua kwa nini wanakataa audit. Sisi zote tunajua kwa nini wanakataa audit. Because they have refused to accept that audit. They have gotten out of the IMF program. Sasa they are trying to look for money to plug the holes through overtaxation. That is the truth. Tuambiane ukweli na tuambie wananchi ukweli yale ambayo yanafanyika.
So at that time, it's a very high time we as Kenyans, we also rise together to sky chini kwa manyumba. We should not even sit down and wait for our leaders to fight for it. What is it going now to cause? You know, some vitu zingine it just come pole pole, but now the repercussion is what now eating us. What will be the repercussion? Exactly, if someone can enter into your M-Pesa, obvious you don't have any privacy. Utakuwa you are exposed. I cannot just have my soft drink pole pole. Someone is monitoring what I'm using. And that is William Samoei Ruto. And we have some are singing two-term. Ole wenyu. This is now the time that we should now start and reject these things. And how does it now, and how is it now going to affect Mbadi? Mbadi has come up with some consultative meeting that is now engaging some youths on view of this finance bill. Him personally amejua like these things is bad. So what I need to do, let me go get some few youths there to hapa, we discuss so that it can be perceived that youths are buying what is in that finance bill. But truth to be told, that things is punitive. And now the result, we witnessed it when this lady Alionya was trying as much as possible kufanya nini to protect that finance bill, and instead of protecting it, he's now slamming those who are saying we reject it. That is a very red flag. So what Mbadi should do, Yaya Sinini has come up with this rebel. We know that they're following money. When they were protesting the time of Gen Z, walikuwa against the government. Now that these people wamepewa pesa kidogo, the likes of Samuel Makore, nowhere in media space, kwa sababu what they were looking for washapata. So what they need to do, what they were looking for washapata. So theirs is just to praise this government the morning, to praise this government in evening. So youths, what you need to do, let's now wake up in this. What you need to know that those people whom were with you, they're no longer with you. The government has already poached them. The likes of Morara that these people have already poached. The likes of Kasmail Mukore, sijui Jamie limfanyaje. This guy has already been poached. So what you need to do, let us now come up in large number, follow what Erick is trying to explain to us, and do what it is necessary for my future and for your future. Those people that were in front line during all these protests that witnessing in this country, they have already secured their future. They are on payslip, not even less than 100,000. They are good to go. So it is upon me and you. What is your thought, guys? Drop it in comment section. I'll be doing my best to read it and giving you a response. And with that, guys, peace and love.